Welcome, fellow soul, to the forest within, as your heart whispers, as we begin. Now all you have to do is relax. This woodward symbolizes growth, and to grow, you need to bury something that you might have not needed. This session today is going to help you release anything that you don't need. Negative thinking, relationship troubles, anything that you simply just don't need anymore. You just want to get rid of. Just want to release that. I want you to look right here for me, okay? Just clearing some of the space around you. Because as I was talking, I feel like you probably had certain feelings come up, right? And realize that you don't need to feel that way. You can change. You can begin again. Sometimes that is what your spirit needs to release and be free. Scrubbing away some of that still rough edges. I'm going to use these shells to help break down any type of solidified ideas or things in your mind that you have, that you are still holding on to, that you want to let go, and that you want to surrender to. So these are going to help loosen up those hard structures inside, that we all hold on to, that we all keep, that those aren't good for us. Now I'm going to go to your solar plexus. Take the energy that you need and be able to let it out. This is a good way to release and become back to that, something that you put into your mind and might want to create. You need your solar plexus to be open for that. Right here. And one more big breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold your breath. Hold it. And out. Now your heart chakra. Take good care of your heart. Do not let your heart solidify and cold. And when you do that, then you're not able to be free. Alright, that should loosen it up. Anything that's stuck in there because you holding back something that you want to say, or you are unable to convey something, and it's just a fact of life that sometimes happens. But in order to transcend, we have to get rid of that kind of stuff so that we can uplift ourselves and others by getting rid of all this gunk, right, that's in our system, because we are spiritual. I'm going to put this in your throat, and I'm going to take out the ickies. third eye is next. Think of the color purple. Last but not least is your crown chakra. This is gonna help get all of it out. You have to release anything that you don't need, your old self. Make sure that you relax, okay? I know I'm close up in your business. I'm right up on your head, but it's gotta happen. But you came here, and I'm here to help. Release, release, release. Okay. I think we're good with that. How does that feel? Do you feel a little bit better? You're going to tell me something that you want to release. I'm going to write it on this piece of sage. Okay, so you can put that intention right in here, or whisper it, say it. Release. Release. Nice. It's released. So I'm just going to do a little body purification and use this to just do a little outline of your body and to bring in any of that icky energy that you just can let go of, that you just don't need. Okay? So just stay still. I just like to make noises sometimes, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Shh, 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 shh. Well, how are you feeling? That was a lot, huh? You may be used to this or may not be. Maybe you've never tried any ASMR or Reiki healing. It should just make you feel really relaxed, very peaceful. So what I'm going to do with these eggs is, metaphorically, we can imagine them as bone, right? The things that you genuinely feel like you will never be able to change because it's something that's solid, that's going to be forever. Something perceived in your mind where you think it's the end all be all. So these, I'm gonna crush them, I'm gonna put them in our handy dandy Vikings Thor cup. Thor's cup. He's a god. So we're here, we're doing this thing, and we're just gonna imagine crushing those thoughts. I won't be able to do that because of this, or that's too daunting of a thing to try to do. I may as well not do it. I'm gonna crush that. Some soil to fully bury the issue at hand. Let's just bury it once and for all, right? That's the old you. And here, okay. Okay. You're still doing good, huh? Just doing a little check. The last thing that I want to do is just make sure the chakras are just closed up and that vulnerable state that you're in can be smoothed over and you will be ready to do whatever you want today. And now knowing that there's been something that's lifted that you don't need anymore, right? You just walk through the day or the night feeling a sense of, feel a lot better, feel a lot lighter. We are what we think. You can imagine, your chakra points. What I like to do is I like to imagine my little chakra points as just bowls with lids on them. And once I clean the bowl, clean the lid, when I'm meditating, then I imagine just a lid going back on the bowl. It's fresh, it's clean, it's good to go. You can always see through the bowl to see if there's any gunk. And it works really well if, like, let's say I'm feeling down about something. I can jump into my heart space, understand why, and just do some visualizations of green heart chakra bowl not being the best, and then cleaning it out or fixing it. So yes, this is just to close up those chakra points from being in a state of vulnerability during this session, and so you will be able to just go about your day. Alright, so I'm going to do it the same way I started and do root chakra first. Alright. Hello, solar plexus. Okay. This one I'm going to use a feather as well to kind of just make sure it's all good. Nice. Heart chakra. You deserve to let it go. Yeah, it doesn't need to be in your heart anymore because it wasn't serving you. Okay, next is your throat. Third eye. There's still some gunk. Right. Just getting out that last little residue of things that you think that you can't do. I know, because it's been embedded into you for a while, huh? Thought process that you really don't need. One more gunky gunk. You can do whatever, right? Last but not least is the crown. Just making sure it's nice and polished, okay? As the forest fades, you remain. Your soul softened to brighten again. Until next time, butterflies and beads, I'll be here with moonlight, moss, and breeze.